Hey everyone, my name is Jaslin Martin, and I am a co-founder of LifeHealthSoul and a life and business coach. I focus on empowering clients with on-demand breakthroughs to love themselves, know their purpose, and take massive action in the right direction. So this one, Facebook Live, I had one a couple minutes ago called 9 Lessons I've Learned from Being in Toxic Relationships. It was very vulnerable, a lot of feminine energy, and it was kind of crazy, to be honest. But I did it, and I kind of am doing my laundry. So while doing my laundry and waiting for it to dry, I was like, I'll just do another Facebook Live. On Mondays, I have Mindset Mondays, which last night the topic was core values, figuring out who am I. So today, I decided to do a little summary on that since a couple of my friends were missing and I would rather, share with everybody compared to just a few people. So I was asked to give a little summary, right? And before that, there are some announcements that I would like to get out there as well. And anyone here that watches this can totally join, or people that don't watch it, it's open to everybody. I'm starting a book club on 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. on Mondays. So we're going to talk about one book a month. That is the goal. I believe the first book is going to be The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, but it doesn't always have to be self-improvement. We're going to be very open topics. And then we have Mindset Mondays, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., which is where this is coming from. And today, I actually am starting classes with Jennifer Grace. She is the #1 life coach in South Florida, and I'm super excited about it. And I plan on bringing the information that I learned from her classes into Mindset Mondays. And mind you, her classes are about $5,000 for the 2 classes that I'm taking. Okay, so good information? I think so. So if you're interested, please just direct message me and I will send you the information. Or I tend to have Facebook events available for that. So getting into the actual topic. What are your core values? So core values are your fundamental belief. Hey, Johnny. These are guided principles that can dictate your behavior and lead you to a good life. So literally they're internal beliefs on how life should be lived, right? So our core values help you support a vision and they become the essence of your identity or your business if you're into that. So they can help you with making decisions that are aligned with your values, and doing wise or unwise decisions becomes much easier, right? So core values is the basic of who you are and what your life is about, what your vision is about. So you start asking yourself, is this aligned with my values? So what's the point of having core values? Hey, Robin, what's the point of having core values? Core values allows you to see what is important to you and for you to be able to focus on them. The few things in life that can make an impact on your life are core values in general. And now you know what to spend most of your time on. So to give you an example of what core values are, for Mindset Mondays in general, which was last night, I ended up having core values for Mindset Mondays in general. Hi. So here are mine for Mindset Mondays: connection, inspiration, growth, contribution, and be yourself. Connection, because Mindset Mondays is all about friendship, community, and networking with people. Inspiration, because I want it to be motivation and I want you guys to automatically take action that night or the next day. Growth, because it's a self and a group education program at the end of the day where we're all there for each other and we're going to keep learning. It's the love of learning. Contribution, because by sharing your story, you're contributing to the group. Because someone else might feel the same way but didn't say anything. And you start learning, you start getting a voice. And be yourself. Because a lot of people all the time tell me that they walk around and they don't think that they can be themselves, that they have to be this specific person. Well, I want this to be one place where you can be yourself and not be judged. Just enjoy life. Be yourself. See what it's like. So those are Mindset Mondays core values. Okay, no problem, Robin. Enjoy. So those are the core values of Mindset Mondays, just to give you guys an idea. But you're already living with strong core values without realizing it. So to get a sense of what core values you have right now, ask yourself some of these questions. What activities bring me the most joy? What gives your life meaning? What do you want to achieve? Who are you? And who are you working on being? Sooner or later, you will see a pattern forming, and these are the core values instilled by your own perception of the world and how your parents and community raised you to be. Okay, so you already have core values. Now, these core values can be negative or they can be positive already, right? So here's some core values that people were telling me last night. A belief that life is meaningless. A belief that people are who they are, so why try doing anything different? A belief that people are fundamentally untrustworthy or unloving. A belief that you are never good enough. A belief that no one can love you. Wow. If these are your core values and you're walking around with these, what's your life like, right? Hey, Calvin. Hi, Saili. ¿Cómo estás? So here's some positive core values. A commitment to excellence. A commitment to helping others. A commitment to friendship and family. Dependability, loyalty, commitment, open-mindedness, consistency, honesty, creativity, good humor, spirit of adventure, motivation, positive. The list goes on. You can have any core values that you want. Okay. Now, the good thing is you get to decide right now what your main core values are. You don't have to live with the ones that your family or your culture gave you, because now you are self-aware. Now you are self-aware that your core values are your basic self. This is who you are. So decide, who do you want to be? Now, what is most important to you? That is the first question you want to ask yourself, because at the end of the day, deciding who you are and even who you decide to vibe with, you need to love this part of you. So what do you want your core values to be? What is most important to you? Now, you can keep the ones that were instilled into you, or now you can create ones that you wish to walk on earth with, right? So no matter what happens or what situation that you're in, these core values do not change. This is a choice that you're deciding on. And normally they're about 3 to 5 words that define who you are, okay? So I'm going to give you mine, right? So my philosophy in general is authenticity. So literally this is how I define myself. To be myself, authentic, this is how I define myself. Integrity. It doesn't matter whether anyone is looking at me or anything like that. I do what I inherently know is right, or what I think is wise. I've been using the word wise instead of right recently, because I don't like the whole I'm right or you're wrong. Like, I like it's wise or it's unwise. Okay, so integrity. Honesty. I am honest to a blessing. I really don't lie. Honestly, it's been years since I've told anything but like a small white lie, and I'll tell someone straight up, like, I don't know why I said that, that was a lie, kind of thing. So I've gotten really good at it, and I'm human, but I'm honest to a blessing. You tell me if I look fat in this, I'm gonna probably tell you straight up, like, yeah. Like, I'm not worried about it. So integrity, honesty, and growth. I find a lesson in everything. I love to learn. So that's a great aspect for me, because I get to give it back to the world, right? My fourth core value is love. I love myself. I love what I do, Facebook Lives, right? And I love others. And this is my type of service. I had service as a core value before, but I realized that I could give service and not be happy about it, or not be giving love to that person. I could just kind of be hating it, and that's not something I wanted. So I wanted to be clear that love is a type of service to me. And my fifth core value is excellence. I strive to be the best I possibly can in any situation. Not be the best. I'm not competitive in that way, but do the best. I give 120% of my actions and anything that I can to any situation that I'm in. Okay, so my core values personally is integrity, honesty, growth, love, and excellence. What are yours? And I would love to get comments later if you guys would like to. Please share with me. I'm very interested, right? And a little tidbit is I actually put my values on my resume, and anytime that I have some type of interview, I'll mention my values to people. And that tends to be like, wow, she's like legit kind of thing. So here's an exercise as well. As soon as you know what your core values are, this is something that you want to do daily. So how do you know that you're living in these core values daily? What do you have to do daily for these values to show up, right? The daily disciplines. Thanks, Calvin. So I experience love. That's one of my core values. I experience love anytime this is an anytime I exercise. I experience love anytime I am loving, or I give to others, or I remember the love I always have in my heart, or I notice the love in other people's hearts, or am warm towards someone, or I smile at someone. Now, that's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about 6 different ways for me to feel love, to be like, I did that core value today. So every day, there's a way for me to meet this core value of mine. And if you meet your 5 or 3 to 5 core values daily, you're going to be so much happier in life. And it's not about having happiness in the future. It's about having happiness now. Let's try saying that 5 times. Having happiness now in your life. And anytime I exercise when it comes to your core values is one of the easiest ways to do that, in my opinion. So write down how you meet these values and make sure that they say anytime I have at least 3 options with or in between. You don't want to say anytime I am loving and I give to others and I remember the love I always have in my heart. One can make you happy. So how do you see your life changing with these new core values? And what do you see for yourself in your future? I know I haven't given you guys a lot of time to really focus on your own core values, but this is just to open your mindset. And please share with me later. You can direct message me later on your different core values, or I'll help you even realize what they are if you'd like me to. But again, I guide you. I won't tell you what they are, right? I'm not you. Now, here's another thing that I really like to use is I am statements. These are positive affirmations, and your core values are going to be great for starting points for that, right? It's a great reminder to yourself on who you are and what you stand for. So literally, I am excellence. I am love. I am integrity. I am honest. I am growth. These are things that I love to tell myself daily, and I add a little extra things. I am a warrior. I am a goddess. I am sunshine, my nickname, and I am Jaslin, because that's authentic. Now, so your life work, since this is life and this is the school of life here, right? I like to give life work, and I say write down your core values and know them like the back of your hand. Like literally, if you haven't stared at your back of your hand, guys, I'd recommend it too, because if you just stare at it, you start realizing things like, wow, I have that many hairs on my hand. Oh, look, I have a little birthmark there I didn't notice before. It's happened to me so many times. So know your core values like the back of your hand, but know the back of your hand too, right? Hi, Victor. Haven't seen you in a while. So Tuesdays is when I sit down and get in front of the computer for Facebook Lives, and I am probably going to continue them in the morning from now on. I'm thinking about maybe doing some on Saturdays, but no promises yet. I want to see how Tuesdays go so far. So far, so good. And I will be doing most of my Facebook Lives on LifeHealthSoul Academy. That's my Facebook group. So if you haven't joined, I will post a link in the comments after. That was my core values, guys. If you guys missed it, I know there's some people coming in right now. Please, like my Facebook Live, I'm going to keep it up. So I'll save it and you guys can check it out. Create a beautiful day, guys.